Hey, you know what a solid white box of golf balls means?
Something new.
Prototypes. Stick around.
All right.
Welcome back.
Like we said, we've got some protos.
Love the solid white box. So from the future, welcome. We are in the past.
Yes.
So this is not the last of the Wilson previews that we've got a hold of, because we have one on 119. Actually, we have two on 119.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the D9 video soon. But out of all the stuff that they let us get our mitts on, we get to keep these.
Most excited about these right here.
Yeah, so full disclaimer, we've thrown one down.
Yeah.
But this is a very, very new concept from Wilson Golf. It's a golf ball, obviously.
Yes.
If you're,
Hence the box.
Yep, and you'll see some images of it, but this is the very first. So the brand new. Mm-hmm. And I say brand new in terms of not because it's a new golf ball, which it is.
Yeah.
But it is the very first concept. And this would be the Wilson Staff Raw golf ball.
Correct. No paint.
No paint.
It is not painted. We will post the stuff. It'll be down there.
Yes, there's a lot of really cool information about
the data.
Yep, but we just got told this, so it's a little foggy in my mind because we've shot a lot of videos today.
So,
but the general gist of it is.
Yeah, the gist of it is that basically, call it they had somebody in R&D that was just like,
what happens?
What happens when you do this? And then they did some black light or infrared type testing stuff, and they were looking at the paint on golf balls and on your not the balls that you buy off the rack, but the stuff that comes off of tour trucks and everything.
Correct.
And they were seeing that there were actual buildups of paint in different areas of the golf ball, which to the naked eye you can't see, but it's built up on there, and then it's causing dispersion issues.
Yeah, there's a lot of really great information. We will link below to it that Wilson has. We'll also throw some of that stuff in we're just talking about on the screen for you guys. But yeah, it's never heard of a raw. I mean, when you say raw, what's the first thing in golf? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
A wedge.
Right. So whenever we were told it's a raw golf ball, I immediately went, "Isn't it gonna spin more?"
Yeah.
But somehow it doesn't. Yeah, and like I said, we have hit it, and I can tell you, I think we both hit it once or twice. And we have a Titleist Pro V1 sitting down there. We're gonna compare it to, and I think my jaw hit the floor after the first swing.
I mean. Other than just the look of it, it just looks cool.
Yeah, think about some of those colored matte golf balls that are out there.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Volvic.
Yep, but it's white, and it's not as offensive as those reds and oranges and yellows and greens and purples and whatever else.
But those still have a paint finish on it. They have a matte finish on it.
Correct.
This has no finish on it.
I was going to say it's a little less. It's like if you did 25% of a matte. That's kind of because it's not as harsh to the hand.
Yeah, disclaimer on it also that it is a raw golf ball with no paint. And so this is not going to last you one golf ball over a whole entire round. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that.
Normal player.
Yeah. That wedges, those kind of things are probably going to chew this up a little bit. It is not.
Much faster.
Us here at 1611, we are not going to put this ball in our bay because it is going to tear up quick. And
I'm actually a little curious what it's going to do on the screen.
Yeah. So.
Because if we get a high rotation ball on that screen, I'm guessing it's not good for the screen. But
yeah, we're not going to hit these in there with wedges. Yeah. Let's check it out.
So 4 irons.
Driver. All right. So.
You or me first?
First rattle out of the box. Let me see this thing.
All right, so.
Pro V first.
Like I said, I'm full here just so you guys don't think I'm cheating here. Titleist, maybe. Pro V1. No little cheat here. Aaron is swinging my golf club, which finally came in.
Hey. Watching that? Oh, actually, no. This video will definitely have been out before this golf ball video is.
Right. So what we're gonna do is, Aaron, why don't you just get 2 baseline shots that as long as you feel like you strike them well.
And I also need to fix something on here because somebody has clicked something in the settings of the TrackMan and we no longer have
averages.
Way
to go, dude, whoever you are, or lady, because I'm not being. Don't mess with settings.
There you go. I mean, I'm 120 ball speed, 90 mile an hour club head speed.
I was gonna say your carry was, that last one was 164, total of 168. I was only a few off of that one. So now, raw.
Insert raw.
What I'm really curious too is throwing these up on greens, what it would actually do as far as if it's going to increase spin or not. But we'll be able to see spin. So that's the other thing too, is we'll remember spin rate 7261.
Wow.
So spin rate actually came down.
Spin came down a little bit.
672. So again, what Aaron was saying before is the MO of this is that the air is supposed to move over it a little bit cleaner. Decrease your spin a little bit, increase your distance, but also increase your left and right. I mean, those are on top of each other.
I mean, there's apples to apples right there, and it's a solid 5 miles an hour faster.
5 miles faster. Club head speed was about the same. So it only went up 1 mile an hour between the last two.
Yep.
So the other side of that would be your carry. You remember what your carry was on the first two?
68.
68. So you only gained a couple yards. But still, I think the biggest thing there is that the consistency that came out of that was...
The ball speed is something that's... That's a high toe ball.
And again, it's still right on the same spot practically. It's a little shorter. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it's a little shorter.
A little bit shorter.
Sorry, I looked at your total there. It's weird looking, man, but it's.
I'm super excited.
Down there, it looks like a less shiny golf ball. That's all.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited about getting that out on the golf course.
Yeah, so am I. All right, my turn. So now we're at the Pro V. I haven't swung a golf club full in a minute, so. I know where you were going.
Average.
A little short. I got it a little thin. There we go. A little left.
28, 96, 66.
I'll give it one more since those were two drastically different. It'll be a left, but I hit it fine.
So 80, call it 65 or 67 spin.
Yep, ball speed 130.
130, 129, something like that.
Yeah, last one was about that same. All right, don't make me a liar here, little raw ball. Ball speed was about the same. Yeah. I will say I probably thinned that one like I did the very first one. So ball speed went up 1.
Mm-hmm. And your club speed dropped 1, by the way.
That was toey. I'm having performance anxiety.
The ball is just not really moving that much.
Do what? No, that's probably the biggest thing I'm noticing is the dispersion was a lot less than...
dispersion stuff.
There we go.
There's
Finally caught one right. And there it is.
So that's mile per hour slower on club speed and almost 4 miles an hour faster on ball speed with the exact same spin rate.
Yep, and the carry jumped up
6 yards.
6 yards, total almost 10.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if I can do that again. Sorry, I hit the first 3 like crap. I think the dispersion is the craziest thing for me.
It really is. I mean, so now I'm kind of thinking about, think back to 2000, call it 2000 to like 2002 or 3 or so. Mm-hmm. And the big thing was like seaming your golf ball.
Yep.
And because they were saying that there were the 2 halves of the golf ball and you would point your seam line where they seal them or whatever straight down there, and it would do this, that, and the other. And then you had of course nowadays everybody's cutting golf balls.
I'm not gonna cut it.
I'm not gonna cut that because until it's like really beat up, and then I'll cut it.
Do you have a pipe cutter big enough?
Yeah.
I guess that's a pipe cutter, whatever that thing is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can get one and cut it. So I don't know. It's a, they say 4-piece ball?
Sure.
We'll put it down there.
We think it's a 4-piece ball. If we are wrong, we will see it now.
There's currently not a lot of info out on it a month before it's released.
Unfortunately, the info he was able to give us is on a thumb drive that I can't quite access at the moment. So
yeah, so we'll have info on it. That's a gamer. Outside of the fact that I think it may put a bad taste in people's mouth on how much you're going to have to replace it. It's a it's a $45
did he
dozen.
say price?
Yeah, it's $44.99.
So it's not as expensive as like a Pro V, but it's still a premium golf ball. It's actually pretty close to what I think Vice is at. Vice
on their top end.
Yeah, the Pro Series, Pro Plus, which would be like Pro V1X versus standard. It's less than a Pro V, which is nice, but again, you're going through it. You're paying full price. You're going through a sleeve of these around, assuming you're not losing any.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you're going through 3 of those. I go through normally 2 to 3 golf balls around to begin with. Fully painted, so I might even burn through them a little faster. Yeah. And that's just me being steeper and chewing them up, especially with wedges.
Wedges and grooves and stuff are going to look like. I mean, I'm extremely excited. Obviously, we'll check back in on that about playing with it outside, but you talk about something new that's going to kind of shake some things up a little bit.
Right.
Especially in the now times when we got to back the ball back. Ooh, that ain't backing up.
That ain't not backing up.
It's not backing up. It's going a little bit faster.
It is.
So, yeah, drivers, be very curious to see what happens with drivers. But the tech and the thought behind it is all sure. I mean, I don't know. Who am I to say that there's not buildup of paint on a golf ball? I got no idea.
But based on they put images, and we're going to put images on the screen of some of that stuff, and we'll load it up into a Google Doc or something. And
yeah, because it's got all the other info on it. They did, especially with the testing on dispersions, and they took basically every name brand golf ball and did the dispersion test with them on a robot. Which dispersion tests with a golf ball on a robot is obviously the best way you can do it, because whatever you type into that robot is exactly what that robot's going to do.
Old Iron Byron.
Yeah. So if you say to hit it 150 yards straight ahead, it's going to deliver it 150 yards straight ahead. And if the golf ball flies one way or the other, that's the golf ball.
Unless you broke the driver.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a possibility, and it's just like any other thing in research. They use a control first and they go, I mean, it's scientific. It's not.
Yeah, it's not just 2 guys going out there and shooting it out of a rubber band or something.
Hey, Aaron, watch this.
Yeah, I can hit that.
Right. So I would absolutely say when you're seeing this in November, obviously we're still in October.
Yeah, I would definitely check this out.
By the way, and it just has nothing to do with this golf or anything, but this is our first taste of getting stuff pre-embargo dates. I don't know how well you and I are going to handle not being able to talk about this for the next month, roughly.
I'm pretty excited about it.
What is today? It's October 13th.
Yeah,
so we are almost exactly 1 month away. So we're going to do our best to keep our mouths shut.
Yeah.
Wonder if we could take a picture of like that. Really close up. I'm joking, Wilson. We appreciate you.
I ain't gonna do that.
Please do this again. Yeah, but like I said, it's. I jokingly said it there, but humongous thank you to Wilson, because there's not a lot of people that have their hands on this golf ball.
No.
I believe some of the staff guys, obviously the guys at R&D, a few of their Gary Woodland, their tour players, that kind of stuff have probably had a hand on it already. And then a few of the guys like us that might be a hair bigger than us doing equipment reviews, like Rick Shields, guys like that. So hopefully you're noticing we're trying to bring you stuff faster.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm
probably the first time we've actually been not stumped, but a little more like, this could be a really, really big deal in ball technology. Because for a while now, with the exception of the TP5 from TaylorMade being a 5-piece golf ball, there really hasn't been a drastic jump in ball technology.
No, and I think, and you see it.
It's ironic because there's actually a lack of technology now.
Yeah, it's actually very funny. They actually did, so they took something away from it. Because that's, and I think that was the big deal whenever you start cutting golf balls, is now there's not really any tech. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the urethane might be slightly different,
But like, as far as like big tech happening with golf balls, there hasn't really been that much big tech. It's been everybody saying our quality control numbers are this.
Yes.
Because you can cut all of our golf balls and they all look perfect in there. That was really changed the game on the golf ball that much. dimples, some other things like that. Sure.
Yeah, there's dimple patterns. There's obviously legal golf balls out there that help your ball fly straighter. They also go nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, from a playable golf ball that meets USGA specifications for playability, try it.
Yeah. I mean,
I would tell you that I think the cool thing about this is it doesn't matter if you're a tour player and at the height of your ability or a 25 handicapper, you actually might, everybody, for the first time in golf,
be able to hit the same golf
everybody
ball.
might be able to. I think that this ball truly will be for everybody. I think non-professionals will probably see the biggest performance jump as long as you hit the golf ball, not the green. Check this golf ball out,
Yeah.
seriously. It's
good. It's really good.
You know what we should do? So this is going to be, I think this is going to be a sought after golf ball. So do us a favor. If you would like a dozen of them, if you want a dozen of them to try, give away to friends, whatever. So you got to hit subscribe on YouTube. Leave a comment with your name below. We're going to keep a tally of those things, or we'll go back and look at it.
Yeah, we'll go pull them all and do a name generator.
Yeah, but we're all day today. So you need to post this early morning. All of my videos come out at 8 a.m. So let's just make sure yours goes at 8 a.m. as well.
Perfect.
Do me a favor, put your name down below, and we will combine the two channels. Do have to be subscribed.
Yes.
And if we'll just randomly pick a name, and we will, if you're here in the Metroplex, we'll get them to you. If you're not, we'll ship them to you.
Yep.
You'll be shocked of how good this golf ball is.
Excited.
I'm excited.
I am too.
We're just rambling on because I don't want to keep talking about it.
No.
I'm going to keep talking. You guys go away.
I'm going to go eat some lunch.
Yeah, chicken sandwich sounds good.
Hey, Wilson Staff Raw. Check it out. Subscribe. Enter to win. Thank you all for checking in.
See ya.